The late adopter.
Random rewards are so sweet, and it's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with the meme. About as real as I get around me, makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me, I'm in love with the meme. About as real as I get around me, makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, his technical is on our own. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as I don't and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dutch. Forget the moon, I'm off to my sketchy stretches confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, Dutch.
There we go, guys. There we go. Good morning. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do this show because we gotta know what's happening with altcoins and Bitcoin and everything. Give me a second, guys. I forgot to do this stuff over here. Let me do this like this over here very fast. Click this, click that, move this over here, over there. Make this like this, bam, down there, up there, something like this, a little bit down there. Okay. There we go, guys. How's everybody doing, guys? How is the emotion? What are your emotional level? I'm sorry about the poll. I couldn't write, dead inside. There are only 4 options there, but there is that. There should be a 4th option, that inside. I think that's how I'm feeling right now. And I always say, my trading strategy goes like this: find the bottom. Wait for the bottom, find the bottom, wait for the bottom to leave, and then FOMO in at the top. Emotional damage. How's everybody doing in the chat? Who's in the chat right now? Mladen Petrov, Decentralized, Fmon, Nami, The Fox, Baton, and John Nolan is here. Remember yesterday when I said I don't get why you are bearish, says Nami. I don't think I was bearish yesterday, guys. Yesterday I made 2 videos, two videos talking about bullish pattern, right? If you go to the YouTube, the late adopter, right? If you go to my page, yesterday videos, 2 videos, bullish pattern, finally a bullish pattern, urgent bullish pattern forming. I mean, I was live streaming for 1 hour, saying that bullish pattern, and still not buying. Emotional damage. John Allen says 4 hours of sleep, more than enough. Let's go. Yeah, I actually also got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but that's more than enough. New moon, will we dump? We'll see that. Emotional damage. Vanales, how are people still investing in Luna? I don't know, man. I don't know. Mark F. Trice. Doesn't seem like there is a lot of volume for the pump, and so far hitting head-on resistance. We are not hitting head-on resistance, but we are very close to that. FOMO into a short. Could this be a swing fail? Dump down. Asian markets are crazy. Well then, Alif is in the chat. Everyone else dancing to this tune. I'm guessing you bought. Nice. Dr. Fragrance, Toxic Entity, Markef, everybody else. Damn, John is here as well. ITLI fake move. Will we go down soon? I don't know. Hello from New York. Hello, Mark. How you doing? So this was kind of expected. I mean, after yesterday, 2 streams, bullish pattern, move towards the upside. We are what it is. The thing that it is happening right now, it is kind of expected. The breakout did actually come. I buy the bottom. I I buy the right one. I'm also here. Vinit Dinal is also there. So the question is, will this continue? I mean, the pump is at 4.3% right now. You can see here, I drew two trend lines up here, two resistance lines on the daily time frame. Both are broken. On the 4-hourly time frame, we are breaking all of the trend lines and closing above all of the trend lines. Maybe right now we're getting some kind of dump, so some kind of consolidation phase. You know, on the short terms, it needs to happen before we continue pumping up more. But we can definitely go all the way like until, you know, 50 moving average or something like that. Over here on the daily time frame, if you see the moving average up here, the 50 moving average, I mean, that's definitely in the books up here right now. But we are still looking at some kind of lower levels than 50. We are looking at 51, 52k. So we're gonna see if that comes first. How's RSI looking? RSI is looking nice. By the way, on the weekly candles, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 weekly candles in a row, historical moment. Yeah, and this never happened before, but yada yada yada. Statistically, you know, you need to get a green candle eventually. Right now this green candle is forming, so we're gonna see how this how long this rises. Was this the bottom? Will this you know, will this just, you know, continue going up here and never get to these levels back again? That's the big question. Will the altcoins ride up, you know, will this actually go down here, but, you know, altcoins will do something like this up here and never get to, you know, altcoin level down there again? That's the big questions right now. How this is gonna play out, you know, we need to wait a little bit and see. We are not, you know, above certain level of resistance that we need to be above. The one of those is up here at 31,300. It's funny how everything is 99.9% what will Bitcoin do. Yeah, that's why we do Bitcoin Daily, because 99.9% is what will Bitcoin do. So you gotta watch this Bitcoin Daily, you gotta watch every day, you gotta watch this channel, because, you know, we follow Bitcoin very, very tightly. So there is that. But, you know, even this 31.3 level is not being broken yet. We got, of course, other levels up here. There is this 31 to 35 level, sorry, 31 to 32 level. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is the resistance that I think is mostly important. This is between 31.7 and 32.2. That's, you know, and yesterday we talked about the pattern. This way, this is the you know, extend recoil, you know, and exhaust pattern. So it goes down, up, down. It goes something like this pattern up here, down, up, and then, you know, bleed down. You don't go like, it's not like this. It's more like, you know, this exhaustion pattern when you go do this, and then you do this exhaustion pattern at the end. This is very, very common pattern, and oftentimes this just breaks towards upside. Now this can definitely get rejected up here or even up here. So you can definitely do something like this, they get eject, and then we can go down. We said right now, there is, if we ever, now let me give you a fresh warning now that everybody's here, everybody's happy. If we ever get back to these levels down here again, let me do it on another chart. This chart is nice. Okay, let's do it on this chart. If we ever get to these levels down here again, guys, if we ever get to these levels down here again, that's 28,666. I put that on the dollar. If we, for whatever reason, ever get back to these levels down here again, that's gonna be a very bad sign. Okay, guys, that's a very, very bad sign. That means that we are definitely breaking these levels down here and we are going lower. So now that we have actually stopped this downtrend over here, and broke the downtrend towards the upside, this should, you know, try to, you know, pump a little bit. But if we, for whatever reason, start getting rejected up here and start going down again, and we get back to these levels down here again, that's a very, very bad sign. It's the same thing that happened up here. I'm going to show you the very, very same thing that happened up here. We went down, we had up, we had, you know, exhaustion. We broke that exhaustion towards upside. We said we cannot go back down again. What happened? We went down again. We start calling the bear, you know, the capitulation right over here. There's an emergency video called big red letters on the channel, emergency, starting right now. When nobody was calling the emergency, we were calling the emergency right over here. Right over here, we're calling the emergency. You know, it's only, you know, 2 days later that people are starting saying, oh, this looks bad. So we were the very, very first that noticed this, because you cannot go back down again. And the same thing goes up here, guys. You cannot, under any circumstances, go back down again. You go back down again, you finish, you're done. You're done. Then you go lower, then you go lower. So you cannot go down. I want to pop the party, but we are only at the range high now. Tila, do you think it's wise to get out on the of spot positions at a big loss to buy back later when we go for the last major dump? I cannot tell you that. I think that's greed talking. I'm gonna tell you that, Ali. Oftentimes you go down, you hodl something, and you hodl it so strongly, but at the end you get so much emotional damage that you are like, you know what, I can recover this. If I just sell now, I can buy back lower, right? And then you think it's low and you're gonna sell. But what you do, you sell some kind of bottom, and then it never comes there, and then it starts going up, right? And then you are, oh man, and right now it's above where you actually bought, so you know you could have been, you know, in profit, or at least, you know, above certain level. But you sold, so you FOMO in because you are under emotional damage, so you FOMO back in at some, you know, high levels again, and then it continues dumping on the downside. So could I advise you, you know, to sell the bottom, you know, to buy another bottom? I cannot do that, man. I cannot do that. But you do what you want to do with your money, right? So, you know, selling some kind of bottom to buy the next bottom, if you already held from over here, you know, it's kind of strange. Like if you bought up here and then you hold, but over here inside, you know what, I'm gonna sell so I can buy down here. Yeah, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like I'm gonna sell over here so I can buy that. You hodled all the way through, but you wanna sell this to buy down here. You know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, you know. Depends on how long you've been hodling. Like if you hodl from over here to here, you wanna sell this so you can buy here, you know, that's trading. You do whatever you want. But if you hodled, you know, for a long time, and then you wanna, you know, have this last, you know, dump, you know, yeah, we got a bot, but you know, it can go down lower. I'm gonna just hodl a little bit more. I don't know, man. You do what you wanna do, but you know, it's the same thing like you know I'm going through right now. 2 videos yesterday, 2 bullish patterns. 2 bullish patterns breaking. I'm telling everyone, I'm looking at the chart, everything is still red, everything still is nice, everything is a bottom, everything is nice buy, whatever, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait it out, you know, because it's the new moon. We got the new moon, guys. We got the new moon. I think it should be on the 4-hourly chart. It's not on 4-hour chart, maybe 1-hour chart. It's not up yet. The new moon should be up today. It's on the 30th, so this new moon should come up here somewhere soon, very soon. Let's go to this other chart up here. You'll see up here. Today is the 30th of next new moon. Next new moon is May 30. That's right now, and that's what we are expecting. This is 2022, and the new moon is coming 30th of May. That's today, at least somewhere in the world, and we are expecting a dump. We are expecting a dump, but we said as well, you know, it can definitely pump. So one of these, Tila, I was just telling you to just dollar cost average. Yeah, I mean, even my wife is telling me just dollar cost average, you know. But I got my own, I got my own strategy. Strategy is look for the bottom, miss the bottom, buy the FOMO. So if you want that in writing, it goes something like this, guys. Tila, buy strategy. TLA buy strategy. 1, look for bottom. 2, miss the bottom. 3, FOMO in. There we go. 40. Let's do the testing. Nice green line. There we go. This is TLA buy strategy. Look for the bottom, miss the bottom, buy in, FOMO in. So if you wanna be, you know, pro like me, if you wanna have, you know, life, you know, generational wealth, if you wanna be, you know, the billionaire, the moon in Dubai, TLI strategy right over there. I'm gonna remove this now just in case you people start screenshotting this and you know, putting it in you know, your next generational wealth books that you are gonna write about how you became a billionaire. FOMO at the top. So there is that. So the moons right now that's happening over here, happening with this a new moon. We are still waiting for these, you know, super moons, you know, some kind of bottom down here. Yeah, super moons, that's gonna be bottom. But right now this is actually breakout. This is actually very nice. Oftentimes you'll see a kind of pattern that goes something like this. There is some kind of some kind of movement up here, you'll see price slowly going down. This is what I'm gonna display you is a very, very common pattern. It's some type of it is bump and run pattern. Typically it goes something like this, goes slowly, and then extends towards the downside, and then it can often just V-shape pattern up here and then break the resistance and continue towards the upside. Other times it does something like this, up here it goes like this. Sorry about that. And of course it goes up here and again goes to the resistance and breaks. So you can see this up here is a very important level. This is a bump and run pattern that's happening all the time. It started over here somewhere. I think it goes something like this up here. You can see we gotta get above like 45,000, something like that up here there to actually break that resistance. So this trend line up here is very important right now, give or take. And this leading extension right now, exhaustion, we gotta get above certain levels to break the trend line. We are not even close to that right now, we still got this new moon going over here. We got pump on the new moon, and if you go to Twitter, don't take, there is this chick called Maren. Of course, Maren, this chick over here. Now, she's big in the moons, on the planets and everything else, right? And preparing to short the new moon tomorrow, May 30th. So we know what's up, guys. We know. So we believe in the moons on this channel, right? We believe in the moons. We like the moons. Everything is nice and dandy. And but we also know that the dumps and the pumps on the new moon does not come on the exact new moon. I mean, it can start before, it can start after, you can have first pump and dump. The thing is, from the new moon to the next full moon, the price often is on average lower than where it started, but it doesn't have to see, so preparing to short on the new moon, I wouldn't say that was a best strategy, to short on the 30th over here. So you can see what happened right now. On the 30th, we actually pumped towards the upside above the resistance. There was resistance up here, and that isn't actually very wise. So even down up here, we had a new moon right over there, and you can see on the new moon it starts going up, right? But by the end up here, it is lower from where it started, right? It is lower from where it started. So you can definitely right now start going up here, then get rejected, and then continue lower from wherever it started, right? It can continue lower. So this difference is what we are actually looking for when it comes to new and the full moons and so forth. But yeah, it's very hard to draw any kind of line that is not confirming this breakout right now. Up here somewhere, even this is right now breaking over here on the daily. I would say that this needs to be confirmed by this line up here. Why is this line up here? Let me show you. So let's just go to this chart, maybe over here. Yeah, this nice chart. Let's clean up everything and let me just analyze this part over it. So everybody is drawing the trend line like this. First of all, there is one trend line up here that got broken down there with this candle up here. That's why we continue pumping up here. The second trend line that everybody is drawing is something like this over here, and that's being broken. And maybe even something like this up here, maybe even down here, something like this. Maybe this is the trend line that everybody looking over here at 29,000. And I'm here to say this is not the trend line, guys. I see to say this is not trend line, and I'm here to say that we need to not to close above this level up here on the daily. I'm here to say that we need to close above this level up here on the daily. So you can see the big difference. One is up here at 30.3 thousand, the other is down here at 29,500. So everybody's gonna be happy as long as we close above this level. Maybe even if we close above this level up here. Sorry, everybody, because there is different ways you can draw the trend line, right? There is different ways you can draw the trend line, maybe something like here. There is different ways, but you see the way I'm drawing it, it's all the way up here. It's all the way up here at 30.3 thousand. But there are a couple of trend lines up here that goes right through these very important levels as well. So there is this 30 level trend line. So a lot of people are watching the 30 levels and this 29,000 levels. But you can see this is very legit. I like this one. This got broken, that's fine. That's closed above it. we are finished with that. Now there are these three trend lines up here and how you are drawing it, and you can see that all of these three trend lines get three different levels they actually close above. So this candle is gonna be telltale sign on where we are. I'm saying that this level 30.3 thousand on this trend line up here, because I like this trend line a lot, this engulfing candle on daily, so we are not actually watching that. So these 3 weeks up here, very nice. I think we need to close above today above 30,300 to actually confirm the breakout. So anything less than 30.3 is not confirmation of the breakout, at least not for me, because you see this nice, this over here is a fake out the way I see it, but we got these three very nice wicks up here. This is just, you know, after a move towards upside, this consolidation up here, this is break, this fake out towards downside, this move to a nice move towards the upside. I was actually looking down here at this part over here, and you know, we talked about this some kind of a rising wedge that actually broke to the upside. After this candle up here, I was actually looking at thinking it's bullish, you know, and then we got this big moves towards the upside very nicely. So everything looks very you know like it should play out. Now you can see here at 30.3 thousand level on the 4-hour time frame is already broken out towards upside, but on daily it's not. Now that said, doesn't mean that it's not gonna, you know, stay this way and stuff like that, but you know, it does look very bullish. Altcoins are not reacting that well yet. Let me show you up here. Let me just do it like this up here, and then I will go and do it like this up here. Where is that? There we go. So you can see all of these chats on the side. Right now what you're gonna see, there's I mean, everything is in green. There is some stuff in red. I don't know why, for whatever reason it's still in red. But most of the stuff on my watch list is in green. Right now what you're gonna notice is that there are only a couple of coins, like this is 13% up, this is 10% up, this is KNC, this is 12% up, it's 14% up, but most of the coins are like, you know, 4.5, 5.4, 3.1. this is 8% up, but you know, 4, 3, 4, 2, 6, you know, it's single digit green numbers on the chart, right? 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 9. The pump is nice, but I think everybody is still a little bit in doubt about how this is actually gonna perform, right? So people are not actually very sure about this breakout, so they're still waiting for what's gonna happen next. And that's what I'm also thinking. I mean, is this a fake out towards the upside? I don't think it's fake out towards the upside, but I think it won't go that far. I think XMR 10%. Given the name of it, don't buy this. In the name of lunacy, don't buy this. False breakout. I'm shorting right now. I don't think it's I think this was a fake out towards downside. I think this is a legit move towards upside, but I'm looking at resistance between 31 and 32,000. This red box up here, even all the way up. Let me pull up the moving averages up here. You know what? Instead of these, we can do just like this. Hey, man, we can make our own new moons, man. We can make our own moons. We can just do like this, man. Yeah, there is the moon. Oh man, we can do our own moons, man. We can do our own moons. Nice. I don't have to draw it. It's like this. It's nice. Okay. So the way I'm looking at it right now, this is major resistance. This up here is major resistance, and the 50 moving average on the daily is major resistance. So these 4 levels, guys, very important levels. If we can get above all of these 4 levels, we are good to go. This is at 35,000. Let's just put it around 35,000 so it's easier to remember. This is between 32,000 and 31,000. That's very important level. This is the most important level that I'm looking at right now, 31 to 32,000. And then you have this down here level, this top up here at 31.3 that we need to break. So you can see right now we are getting out of the triangle. We have started the slow moves towards the upside. This looked very bullish. We are right now breaking this 10-20 moving average. We are going above this resistance that I think we need to go I think we need to close above 30.3. This is the very first thing that needs to be done, 30.3. But you can see that there is certain resistance level that needs to be broken on the way up to actually confirm the bullishness, to confirm the move up. And of course after that there is a trend line up here that it goes something like this down here, where it is something like this down here, that needs to be broken. Where is it? it should be up here and then down here. I think something like this. And that's around right now 33,000. So it's above these levels up here. So we're gonna see that, right? This is engulfing candle, so this is fake out. We go something like this. Maybe it's a little bit different. We're gonna check that later on. But right now, these are the levels that needs to be broken. All of these levels needs to be broken. Any of these levels can be resistance. If you go above 31, 32, we might see some kind of 35 level. That would be a major rally for altcoins. And right now, I am more, you know, pull back than I'm not. Like I said, I did not buy in. Like I was seeing everything, but I was greedy, very, very greedy because of the new moon. So, you know, can I survive the next 2 weeks with seeing the green? Because, you know, it's very bad when we are hodling and price is going down, but it's also very bad when you're not hodling and price is going up. You feel like you're losing out, you know. Are volumes excited? Yeah, good questions. Are volume excited? Like you see here, the volume is going technically up towards the upside here, which is very nice. This on the daily time frame, this on Qcoin or Bitcoin. I mean, it is going up a little bit, but not that very much. Up here a little bit, but not very much. So there is no breakout volume just yet happening. Now, what I'm gonna say up here is that people like you notice in the chat already, right? People are like, I don't know, man. I think this is gonna, you know, but because people are very, very restricted when it comes to this pump. People do not believe in the pump, right? They believe it's a fake out. They believe it's some kind of a, you know, bull trap and so forth, so forth. They believe it's gonna. So the volume is not there right now. The volume comes after the breakout on the retest, or most oftentimes. Don't give it to FOMO, just liquidity grab. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, you know, but I'm gonna show you what has to happen actually to reverse this towards the upside. So the candle up here is gonna come on the breakout, on the legit breakout, on the retest, and when you start going up again, right? That would be up here. That would initiate the big move towards upside, because you are because right now, like you saw, we are not broken this 30.3. We are out of it, right? But we can just pull down, because right now we still got something like you know, 14 hours and 42 minutes left on this candle up here. So this candle can definitely just pull back down again and, you know, continue on the downside, right? I don't believe that's gonna happen, but it can definitely do that, right? So the breakout is not yet confirmed. What you need to do is, you know, you need to get out, you need to break out of this trend over here. You need to confirm the breakout, you need to pull back, and then maybe on the next candle you might see some kind of, you know, a bigger, you know, volume up here that actually gonna confirm the breakout, right? But the breakout itself on this volume up here is very lackluster, but that's because, like, you see, people are very, LUNC is dumping hard. Somebody said LUNC is actually pumping hard. Somebody said that LUNC was actually pumping hard. It's up today, like, big time, man. It's up 59%. It was 93%, but, you know, it's volatile, you know. 15 in less 15 minutes you are down 20%. So this is traders are right now trading big time this over here. Traders are trading because the volatility is insane. So you know, if you can draw the lines, you know, if you can draw the lines, then maybe you can create something out of this, you know. I don't know, if you can draw the lines, this might be a trading opportunity, because the volatility is insane. This is 5-minute charts, you know, it goes up 45% up. You do 2-3x on this, and you know, with small money, and you are set for life to buy next, right? So there is that. Daily. Let's go back to the chart over here, and let's go over here. Was this the chart we were talking about? No, it was down here. So yeah, the volume needs to break this 30.3 to actually confirm it, but right now we are not confirming that, right? We still got this you know, we still got this lowering volume up here. There is no break on the volume. The volume needs to go up here above certain levels, you know. It created the new trend up here, but we don't see that yet. But that usually comes after the breakout is confirmed, but we don't have any kind of confirmation of breakout. On the small time frames, this actually is playing very nicely. This was actually riding up some kind of rising wedge that actually broke through upside and pumped all the way above the resistance in one go. Got everybody to FOMO in right now. We are hitting our head somewhere, so let's try to find any kind of divergences, anything that says that this is not gonna be it. Sorry about that. Let's see up here. there is no divergence in RSI on daily, on the 2 daily chart, nothing nothing. It's actually playing, you know, very normal. Weekly, no problem whatsoever. There is huge divergence up here though on the momentum. That's, you know, the decrease in the momentum, so we're gonna see that. But you know, overall everything is playing as it should be playing out, so this move towards the upside is normal, but we are still in a strong downtrend, so you know, strong downtrend is normal. The good thing is that this consolidation pattern up here did play out right now, and we are going towards the upside. We are going towards the upside a little bit, you know, and there's that. Johnny, can you write here next time you sell your coins? What goes up must come down. Yeah, but we are kind of at the bottom. So let's go to our chart over here again. As you see here, very important levels to break to confirm the breakout towards the upside, guys. Very important levels to break to confirm the breakout towards the upside. Right now is the new moon. This pattern up here, if you want to know more about the pattern up here, if you want to know more about the pattern up here, guys, if you want to know more about the pattern, there's this video yesterday. It's not the live stream video, it's the finally a bullish pattern. I explain how this pattern works. So if you want to learn a little bit about technical analysis, check out the video. It's called finally a bullish pattern. This is the one. I don't want to go, you know, through this, you know, right now, and you know, explaining how this actually plays out and why, you know, this was supposed to break towards the upside. But you are welcome to check it out, check out the video, and you know, learn that. But you know, this was kind of expected a little bit. You know, the probability to the breakout was kind of huge. What we are expecting now, so this is the big question, like, what are we expecting? Do we expect some kind of, you know, 100k, 50k, 35k? What are we expecting right now? The way I'm seeing it right now is some kind of rejection very soon. I don't think this this consolidation phase up here is enough on the big time frame. So if you see up here, let's clean up everything. So if you see up here, this looks like nice accumulation zone, right? Goes up here, nice accumulation zone happening. Now, unfortunately, this accumulation zone up here is not enough, because if you look at a weekly time frame, I mean, this is nothing. This, you know, V-shaped recovery or something like that already happening right now. So I think we need to go, you know, more sideways, more move sideways. So I think if we go down here, I think we can go a little bit lower up here. We're still not on the 200 moving average, or I explained all this previously, but we are still not on the 200 moving average. We are still not, you know, on the RSI is only down at, right now it's at 34. Last week it closed down at 33, so right now we are at 34. We are still not below this 30 level on RSI on the weekly time frame. We are very close. We are very close to this, you know, some kind of, you know, but yeah, not quite there. You know, it would be nice to hit in this 200 moving average, you know, and so forth. But accumulate, the most important thing is that accumulation zone for the whales does not last, you know, 2 weeks. You know, that's the most important thing. 2 weeks is not enough for whales to accumulate anything, so you know, it's gonna be accumulation zone that's less for a longer time. Now, how much up or how much down we are going, because right now if you see here, we can go all the way up to some kind of 36 level and still be fine, right? Still be fine. And you know, and still be in some kind of downtrend, because there is some kind of, you know, up here we might have retest the top up here, get rejected, go on downside, and so forth, right? So we are nowhere out of any kind of bear market or anything like that, right? Unfortunately, we are nowhere out of that, but we are looking for certain levels right now to either we hit, get rejected, or break and continue towards the upside. All of these levels, and of course, like you just saw, the 36,000 level up here as well somewhere. All right, all of these levels needs to be broken, but the thing that I'm looking the most is some kind of rejection around 31, 38. Maybe some kind of fake out towards upside and hitting this 50 moving average eventually, because 35 level, that's the 50 moving average, so it's going to go a little bit down. So maybe go up here, you know, hitting that, getting a reject, and then going down. And like we said in the start of this video, if we for whatever reason go back down to these levels down here, we are definitely dumping into some kind of 20. So if you see some kind of move back down to the bottoms down here again, if you see some kind of moves maybe below 10-20 moving average, again, that's a very bad sign, and we are dumping almost definitely towards downside. I am a short position at 32. 30.8 important. Maybe it's legit short term, and depending on global financial, we continue or correct a certain. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows? But you know, LUNC is pumping hard again. No way. LUNC. I mean, this is crazy. No, it's already broken the trend. Like this is not dumping hard. It's broken the trend. It came up to retest this level up here. All right, now you can see up here. But the volatility up here on this thing is insane, guys. I'm guessing there is a lot of volume on this right now. There should be a lot of volume on this. Let's see up here the volume. Uh, 19.2 billion. This is billion, but I don't know if this is dollar or just coins, because if it's coins, it's nothing, man. 20 billion. But I'm guessing they're definitely being traded. Any trade on TF fan club account? Nah, we did one trade. And 10x leverage, and that didn't go well. Now we're still waiting for the moons to actually buy with the TF fans account. So there's that. How do you even trade this? This isn't too volatile to even write it permanently. Yeah, you don't trade this by putting this some kind of, I'm gonna buy here, and then you wait a couple of minutes, and wait 10 minutes, 15, and wait 1 hour, and then you slowly comes down, then it buys in, and then it slowly goes down, and you have a nice short in, right? And then you say I'm gonna sell there, and it slowly comes there, and then it hits there, sell, and then you can put, you say I'm gonna buy, if it breaks certain resistance up here, I'm gonna buy there, and then once you buy there, I'm gonna put my stop loss down here. Slow. No. By the time you start putting stop loss, it's already done this, So it's market by this, market by that, and you gotta watch how much you can market buy to market sell, because it just moves too fast over here. Look at it. This is 1 minute chart, man. 1 minute chart. This is 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, it went it went up 13%. So the volatility is pretty high. If you're trading this, you gotta know what you're doing, right? You gotta be decent trader to do that. And as we all know, I'm not there. I like like we said in the start, I like to find the bottom, miss the bottom, and then FOMO in, because that makes me me. Okay, guys, there is not much I can say right now. It's good times though. It's good times. Bitcoin breaking up. Please do remember, the breakout's not yet confirmed. It's not gonna be confirmed until we actually close the daily candle. You can see that down here that the altcoins are not reacting. Some altcoins are reacting. Most altcoins are not reacting just yet. So this move towards downside can definitely be a fake out. It does not look like that. We are already getting very close to this 32,000. We said this can as well be some kind of spring towards the upside and down, because this is often the level that we get rejected by. If you watch the video on from yesterday from the channel, bullish pattern, not the live stream but the video, it's 40 minutes long or something like that. Watch that video if you want to know how this pattern plays out. Beside the cat, hello guys, how you doing, man? Beside that, guys, thanks for stopping by. Let's see how the poll went out. Emotional level now, 33%. That feel went by before pump. So 33% of you bought before the pump. Nice. I wanna FOMO so hard, 40%. Hope this continues, but so most of you guys actually bought the pump, or actually bought before the pump. Very small, yeah, somebody also, but 40%, yeah, so 60 versus 40, so 60% is right now in, 40% is right now, salty like me. There is that. Yeah, let's check one more thing over here. DXY, somebody not stop here. So DXY is still dumping to the downside, no move towards the upside yet up here. DXY has been dumping. Let's see on the weekly time frame up. This is actually right now below the 10 moving average. Okay, so we actually start to open below 10 moving average, but we are not, and we actually went up to the resistance, and right now continue now. So DXY is technically still going down. Maybe this was the top, maybe this was the bottom. It's right down at 101. So hoping that this is gonna break towards the upside. It's kind of hope you maybe. We've seen this before, so it can definitely do something like this, and then go up here, try go up there, and then, you know, try to do this. We always hope for this. We always hope for this move towards the upside, you know, so it can dump toward our levels. But I think just too many people are looking at 23 to they were looking at 23 to 25k, so, you know, there is that. Nice pump, guys. Hope this continues. We're gonna keep on following what's gonna happen with the charts. Is this pump gonna continue or not? This because the inflation has stopped out. Yeah, I mean, it might be that as well. So, you know, right now everything to the moon very soon. So altcoins right now, it's you know, people are afraid FOMO in, so maybe I should just dollar cost FOMO. I shouldn't FOMO in 100%. I should maybe slowly dollar cost average FOMO in. This is because the inflation has stopped out. So anyways, Badge Guitar is in the chat as well. Thanks for stopping by. Hit like button on the way out. Come tomorrow, and we're gonna have what are we gonna have tomorrow? Daily Bitcoin daily, 9 AM Central P time on the dollar as well. We're gonna have that tomorrow. But right now, let's one more time hear it for a great song, the pump song. It's time to play the pump song, guys. All the pump songs. We're gonna play all the pump songs right now. Have a nice day, guys. Cheers, and we're gonna see you, you know, tomorrow. Okay. Let's pump the like button. Let's pump the like button, guys. Bye-bye.
Random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme about as real as that dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity. I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme about as real as that dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go down. Touch, touch, touch. Go down, touch, touch, daddy, yeah. Go down, touch, touch, touch. Go down, touch, touch, daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. He's technically he's on the road. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as that dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go down, touch, touch, touch. Go down, touch, touch, daddy, yeah. Go down, touch, touch, touch. Go down, touch, touch, daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear touch. Forget from me, I'm off to my flashy stretches confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go down, touch, touch, touch. Go down.